And those of you in the back, hear well. Raise your hand, please. All right.
Legends, how is everyone doing, guys? Let's analyze the situation, take a look at some possible scenarios here, because there might be some pretty interesting levels here, guys. Shall we turn that music down? Let's keep it a nice, chilled, relaxed live stream right away, guys. Let's take a look here at what's going on with Bitcoin. How's everyone doing, guys? Hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal. We'll be doing some pure technical analysis. We're taking a look at the overall stock market, DXY, and some other cryptocurrencies, guys. Smash up that like button on your way in. I want to see that like button getting to 100 likes. Not even 100 people watching. Oh my goodness. People are not liking what is going on. Is it my fault? Should I quit YouTube? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Only here for educational content. Been here in the crypto space for a few years. It's going to be 5 years already. Smash up the like button, guys. Let's take a look at the overall charts all together. Yes, legends. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. How sad is this? Live stream 100 people. Something's going on. Something is definitely going on here, guys. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let's analyze the situation, guys. There is Chainlink. I just entered a cheeky short on Chainlink. And we're going to go through that. I'm actually going to set up my stop loss right away here above this range. I'm going to explain right away why I entered a quick little cheeky short position on Chainlink. And we'll go through that in just 1 second. However, we're going to take a look at why is there a possibility here in getting a pretty decent bounce on Bitcoin. I was expecting lower. I wanted lower. I preferred this range for a long position. Point of control holding here, like, you know, it's incredible how we're holding the point of control and getting this pretty decent bounce. There is one main reason, I believe, why we are actually holding here this point of control. And that is based on two charts, guys. That is the S&P 500, huge, massive swing failure pattern from the 18th of August low. This head and shoulder scenario. Everybody is looking at this chart. I can see, you know, I can see it on Twitter right now. S&P 500, we were talking about this. We were talking about the possible right formation of the shoulder once we, you know, basically when we were trading at this zone just a few days ago. Thought, you know, hey, this could be a right shoulder. Then obviously everybody's looking at head and shoulder. What happens? Neckline, yeah, we're probably getting a huge, massive bounce. Maybe short term, maybe we're going to roll down here in the next coming days, but overall the bounce is there. One of the main reasons why we're bouncing here from this neckline, we are SFPing from this low here of the 18th of August on the S&P 500, guys, is because of the DXY is rejecting from this crucial pivot high. Basically a swing failure here, testing the high. It could reject by the end of the day. Got to be honest. We could be rejecting here from this point. So we're going to analyze the situation. Where can this bounce take us here on Bitcoin? We're going to go through that right away in just a few seconds, guys. Let's analyze the situation here all together and see what is going on. Now, if you want, I can explain right away this quick short trade that I entered on Chainlink right now at this moment, okay, if you wish. It's hitting a crucial level. It's a daily level. It's a weekly level, daily level. It's from this pivot high to the pivot low, Fibonacci retracement. It's hitting the 61865 Fibonacci. We love 61865. It's a crucial level of Fibonacci. We're hitting the weekly and a daily. I think it's definitely a short attempt. Very tight stop loss. Very tight stop loss above the wick. We're just getting here rejected from the daily. We could have that attempt in shorting. If you short from here, stop loss here, we could have a pretty decent corrective move on Chainlink. Okay. It was just fast as I was getting the live stream ready. It's a daily level, guys. Let's go to the daily chart here on Chainlink, because daily level right there, as you can see. We also have a weekly level. When we go to the weekly chart, it's a weekly close and open. Currently getting above that level. I would expect it getting rejected, but if Bitcoin does continue pumping, I think, you know, these altcoins can continue pumping also. So anyway, let's dive in right away. Bitcoin is getting rejected from this point right now. Let me just go through Bitcoin. Let's start off with Bitcoin, guys. I don't want to get people confused. You know, what's this guy doing? He has no idea what he's doing. You know, he's talking about Link, now Bitcoin. He's got all of these random lines on the chart. This guy's crazy. No, obviously there is, you know, there is obviously, you know, something. These lines that are on the chart have a significant, right, obviously. So we'll go through that in just 1 second. But I need you to smash up the like button, guys. I need you to destroy that like button. Come on, let's get to 100 likes, guys, in the next coming minutes. I'm going to go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Let's zoom in here on the price of Bitcoin. This could actually be a quick, long attempt, guys. Bitcoin is probably going to continue to the upside. These attempts only can have extremely good risk management. The reason why this could follow through here to hit 26,500 potentially in the next coming hours is because of Adam and Eve double bottom, guys. Adam and Eve double bottom. We broke out. We're back testing the level. The volume is not huge, got to be honest. Volume is not huge, but we could have follow through here to the upside on Bitcoin. So, yeah. Can you see this double bottom Adam and Eve, guys? We see the possibility, S&P getting huge, massive bounce, DXY on a crucial resistance zone, which can reject by the end of the day, getting a pretty significant rejection. Bitcoin at a crucial level. If we do get one more leg down, we've tested this neckline here to perfection. It was a long attempt. You could already protect position. It was, I mean, I'm doing the live stream here very, very quick, setting up live stream on meetings. It could reject, obviously, but it's definitely an attempt right there. You can manage your risk very, very well. We just tapped here the highs from the 25th of August, as you can see. Let me just draw this beautiful double bottom Adam and Eve, right? I'll get the pattern here on the chart, so you can actually see what I am talking about. It's usually a pretty sharp spike to the downside, quick movement here to the upside to test the neckline. Then we have a round formation, which is right over here. Unlucky, because with the Legends community, we were talking about a possibility of a double bottom. It did happen. We were talking about, hey, let's see if we can retest this low, right, to create that beautiful swing failure pattern, right, as we like, you know, and create that proper double bottom, bang, bang. And then we trigger along. We did not test the low here on any exchange, if I'm not mistaken. Neckline being retested to perfection, getting the bounce now. We are probably going to fly. We're probably going to bounce here and go to 26.5. It was definitely a long attempt. I personally do not want to long at this moment, as it could create here a small little double top and fail. long attempt was at the retest, at the zone, get beneath it, get the recovery. You're in the long attempt, basically right over there. Would definitely not long here, even though the price does look like it could have a movement up here to 26.5k. But this is not the level to long. I have very good risk management. If I miss the trade just by $50, I won't get in, guys. I won't get in. I do not FOMO into a trade. I understand the possibility here of this massive move here like this. Round formation. Adam and Eve, guys. Classic Adam and Eve. Volume is not extremely high. That is that is the red flag. I would protect this position if I would be in. Get in here at the lowest point possible. Stop loss was here. You can protect. Something good would be coming back down to test the lows and then creating basically a double bottom internally, right? You create an internal double bottom where you have this, and then you have this, and then if you recover, that is a long trigger, guys. Would long right over there if I get stopped out at break even, right? If you were to be in the long. So let's see what happens. It could be definitely a failed auction, a failed double bottom. So you might come down and then that is the end of that. We come into lower levels. However, as long as we're above this neckline, up only, guys. This is reading the technical analysis here on the lower time frames. Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink is a good short. I did manage to get into this short. But yeah, basically very tight stop loss above the high. Very tight stop loss above the high on Chainlink. It's basically getting the rejection right now from the daily. A bit late of an entry. This is more of a day trade, swing trade. Guys, remember, if you are interested in trading Chainlink, trading Bitcoin, whatever, you have Bybit, which is my favorite crypto trading platform. We have some not so great news because apparently in the UK, they are restricting Bybit from the 8th of January. You cannot trade anymore on Bybit, which is very unfortunate. Why is that happening? Why is Bybit doing this? Never mind, it's all right. There's plenty of other exchanges. If you're not in the UK, obviously you can sign up for Bybit, get an insane bonus. That is an affiliate link. It does help out the channel, but you get the best bonus available. You got Bitflex as well, guys. A lot of people asking me, hey, I'm from the UK. Where can I go now? Bitflex is definitely a great idea. It's a great exchange. You get $10 worth of bonus if you deposit $100. This is an affiliate link. You get the best deal down below. We love trading, guys. We love trading. Sometimes the levels are extremely technical. Double bottom, guys. Adam and Eve. Look at this. It is such a technical double bottom, Adam and Eve. This was definitely a long trigger. It was a long entry as you come back and back test this level. I would say that this is going to go to 26,500. You could be in that long position with great risk management. I know some of you are going to FOMO in now. I am not FOMOing in. The price has pumped already $50. That is already not giving me a great stop loss, unfortunately. Stop loss would be beneath this wick over here. But I'm getting ready the live stream. Got meetings. I've got the legends. I've got a lot of stuff to do. If I can get into a trade every 2 days or 2 trades, 1 or 2 trades a day, then I'm happy. But this is basically the scenario right now. This does look like it's not going to reject from this level. Bybit sucks, says Aaron. Absolutely not. I've been using Bybit for over 4 years. Why would it suck? It's one of the best crypto exchanges. I've been using it for over 4 years. I think it's absolutely great. No reason to say it sucks. Definitely not. So anyway, let's go right away. I want to make you understand that so many people are looking at this at the moment, that it's so obvious that the possibility on the S&P 500 getting a bounce from this low, it was just so obvious. I've stopped trading stocks. I used to trade on Prime XBT, because I focus on Bitcoin and some cryptos. You know, it's a bit of a headache to trade multiple different assets. You know, I just thought, you know, hey, I'm going to focus on Bitcoin. Basically, that's my 90% focus on trading. But it was an obvious level here, guys, to get a bounce. Okay, at least a short-term bounce. I'm not saying that this is going to bounce and go to all-time high in the next coming days, you know. But it's obviously a short-term bounce, right? Where you zoom in on the chart, you very much understand that this is, you know, a head and shoulder structure, all right? The right shoulder is a little bit, you know, it's a little bit high, but nevertheless, it is definitely a valid pattern, right? Where we do have a descending neckline right there. And if you do fake out from this low, you're going to get a huge bounce. So obviously long stop loss, you get the bounce, you know, hey, you're making a 2-to-1 risk to reward already. Why not lock some profits? But we still need to see the DXY rejecting from this level. DXY breaks through from this high. Expect the S&P 500 to actually finally roll down here and break down. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we do get this movement down here on Bitcoin, because we probably can do a live trade here on Bybit. We probably can do a live trade if we were to come down, test the lows, all right? And if we fail to move down here and get a recovery, it would be a possible long trigger, right? And I would only get into the recovery, not onto the fall. I would be happy to see the price move down. Well, let's see what happens, right? Like I said, this is a position that should have been taken as you test the low and you bounce. So a long trigger would have been somewhere around this range of 26,330. Position protected. Position protected. You cannot turn this into a losing trade, obviously, and you could not long here, even though the price is going to continue up, because you have poor risk management. If you're long in here, it's still an attempt, but not for me. Not for me. I'm very careful with my trades, and no one will beat me at risk management, guys. I can tell you that already. If there would be a risk management championship, I would probably win it. Not the best trades, not the best P&L, but at risk management, losing small amounts, yeah, I can already tell you that. Yeah, I'm really good in losing small amounts, because you do learn when in your trading career, right? You do learn how to lose small amounts. It is very important. My shorts are getting wrecked, ain't gonna lie, says Francis. Well, you know, where did you short? You shorted a little bit late. We were at support. In the Legends community, we were not talking about any short scenarios at the point of control. We were only looking at long-in options. We were very much aware that, hey, this is the point of control from this range of the last month. We can bounce from this level. I would like lower, such as the weekly here and the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot low to the pivot high, to have a long attempt. Don't like this too much for a long, to be honest. It's the point of control. It's strong enough as confluence, but we want more confluence. Weekly level, value area low, Fibonacci level, 618, right? So let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. We can take a look at some different cryptos. It does look like it's going to go higher. It does look like it's going to go higher, guys. So anyway, let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal, guys. Let's say hello. How is everyone doing? Oriel, Tarun, how are you doing? My shorts are getting wrecked, says Francis. Well, I'm not sure where you shorted. We talked about a shorting scenario yesterday in the Legends, of course. If you want those daily updates and possible scenarios short term, you want to join the Legends, got to be honest, right? This was a beautiful short position. I closed all of my short here at this range. I did take some profits down here, not going to lie, because we SFP'd from this low. However, I was very much aware that this point of control is lock everything. This could bounce. I'm taking profits from my short. This was almost a $700 drop since yesterday. We were very much aware of that scenario, guys, yesterday in the legends. I showed you in today's video. I'm not going to show you again. Whoever wants to join can join. Whoever doesn't, then, there it is if you want to join. Let's go right away with the comment section. Take a look at some alts. Shall we, take a look at some altcoins? Hang on a second. There we go. Right. Yo, thanks again, Andy. Big ups, legends. Froth Dog, billionaire. How are you doing? I got out of my short and scalping some longs. Aaron, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. Hopefully you do understand what is the situation here. The situation is, hey, this could go higher. It could turn into a failed auction from this neckline. No doubt that the volume is extremely low here. So it's like, hey, don't get too excited here. You are a technical trader. The way you can trade this is being an absolute sniper. You can get in at the lowest level possible. We did get one short-term bounce. Apparently, the volume is not too high. There's not too much intention. It could be a short squeeze. People having stop losses above this high. Right, short. We're going to claim this low. It's just such a classic level to short. I'm not taking profits till this low is claimed. We were just a few dollars away. Everybody that's in shorts here with stop losses here, bang, out of the market. Now it's a difficult, it's a difficult decision right now because yes, it could be a double bottom. Maybe volume is going to start kicking in right now and then move higher. Maybe it's going to be a failed auction. So, this guy doesn't know anything. What's his problem? He's talking about he doesn't know if it's going to go up or it's going to go down. It's all based on the risk management. We can have this long attempt and have very good risk management. If I'm wrong, I'm going to lose such a small amount that it doesn't matter. I realize the possibility of this Adam and Eve having another move to the upside. How can I trade it? Where should I long? Hey, what do you think about this? It's as simple as get ready for the test of the neckline right over here. Don't get into the long as you dip beneath the level. Get into the long as you test it and you pump. You just have a few seconds. This is sniper mode. This is wait for the level to be tested. As it moves up, sniper long, bang, stop loss. You have an attempt right there. Your risk to reward can be 4-5 to 1 because it might even break through this zone. Right? Next level of interest here for me obviously would be this one right there. The good thing about this level here is with confluence with the value area low of this trading range that we formed from the 21st of September till the 24th. Value area low is with a crucial lower high. So it's like, yeah, I like it. It definitely has a possibility. So easy peasy technical analysis, easy peasy risk management, guys. You got to love it. You got to smash up the like button for this easy technical analysis, simple explanations. Smash up the like button here, guys. Get an Engrave wallet. I'm ordering one of these actually. Diversify some cold storages because there's been some hacking and some, you can never trust anything in crypto. Diversify your cryptocurrencies. I have only one wallet for altcoins, only one wallet for Bitcoin and Ethereum, only one wallet for stable coins. It's like, yeah, keep it hard for the hackers. No, Oriel, we're not seeing you. No, yes. Hang on a second. Can you see me? Turn on the 200 EMA. Shall we turn on the 200 EMA? Haven't watched you in a while. I'm glad you're still doing well, bro. Hey, Stacks, thank you very much. Stacks Gaming. Andy, my man. Thanks for joining. Do you have a Discord to become a legend, says Coast Side. Absolutely. It is in the description. You do have the Legends trading community where we do talk about the different setups, analysis. People, enjoy it. Some people don't. People want signals. This is basically me talking about the possibilities of what could happen, okay? Let me just show you some possible, some examples here on what is going on here in the legends. They're basically video updates on what can happen here in the immediate short term on Bitcoin. I do a lot of, daily scalping, day trade scenarios, scalping scenarios here on the legends. And we talk about multiple different scenarios here in the legends. And one of the short trade scenarios that was mentioned yesterday, of course, we had two levels, okay? Not going to lie. We had two levels for a possible short. It was either this one. You want to know what's going on in the legends, guys, because why would you join? It's like, hey, who's in the legends? What do you talk about legends? Well, I'm going to talk about it right now in the live stream. We had two possible levels for a short yesterday, which was this high or this high over here. I preferred this high. However, if this high is tested and rejected, you got a short trigger. That was mentioned yesterday on a video. We talked about this high and we talked about this one right over here at $26,730. This could get rejected and come back down and test the lows. Of course, we could hold some of that position because we are aware to move down to the point of control. This is what happens in the legends. We talk about multiple different setups. I show you the scenarios where I would be taking profits. This is no financial advice, of course. It's just education, understanding how we can manage our risk very well to get into some possible great trading setups. If the trade is wrong, we have our risk management, guys, which is our best trading tool. We can talk about moving averages. We can talk about footprint, delta. We can talk about all these different modern patterns and software platforms that are telling us where are the whales, where's the liquidity, and all of that. But if you don't manage your risk, you are going to be out of the game in no time, guys. You're going to be out of the game in no time. This is why risk management is your most powerful tool. It will always be like this. Make sure to put it inside of your brain that if you do not manage your risk very well in trading, you will be out in no time, okay? I'm going to say this always because it's very important. This is like, I need to say this all the time to the people, every single time, because someone in the comment section saying, my shorts are getting wrecked. Where did you short? Where did you short inside of this area? Where did you short? How can you short be getting wrecked? You should have shorted from all the way up here. We took profits here. We weren't looking for shorts anywhere here in the zone. This was a possible shorting trade, no doubt. It was a possible shorting trade if we would have got rejected and got beneath this high as a failed breakout. Yes, it would have been a short trigger. We got above the level. We were above it. Higher is likely. Higher is likely. I made it. Happy Monday. Felipe, how are you doing? Felipe is in the Legends community. How are you doing, Felipe? Hope you're doing good. Felipe is a pizza man. He passes videos doing pizza. He'll be out of making pizzas in no time. Hiya, Andy. What is your fundamental trading strategy? For example, I trade using SMC. It's basically kind of tests of highs and lows, but with confluence. So I like to see, highs and lows tested, right? Of course, we can have pattern trade. There's always good risk to pattern trade, obviously. But it's based on mainly swing failure patterns, liquidity grabs at levels that do have other confluence, such as this lower high over here. It has the value area low of this trading range. So there's a bit of confluence going on here. This could be a rejection level, at least in the short term. Could give us a little bit of a scalp. It can also break through. I mean, we've got the point of control as well of this range. Yeah, anyway, let's go through the comment section. Andy, your live stream becomes BS as you keep saying... What? Hey, get lost, Terrajani. I got someone in the comment section asking me, where can I join the Legends? What are you talking about the Legends? Hey, what about this? What about this trade? You are BS. Get lost. Get out of the stream. Unsubscribe right away. You're not coming here to troll here in the comment section. I am giving me my honest opinion on what is going on the legends and what we talked about. So why are you saying that this is BS? Your BS here coming in if you're not enjoying the live streams. I talk about the technicals. I talk about how this can have a move here to the upside. And the way you can trade it is having extremely good risk management, testing this level of resistance, recognizing that this could be a double bottom, right? On the live stream, get lost. Get out of the stream right away. Where's my moderators? Ban this person right away. Get lost. Anyway, I don't want to be rude, but hey, come on. I'm just giving my honest opinion and educational content. You come in here to say, you know, my streams are BS. Get lost. Here comes the rug pull. Sailors selling exit liquidity for sure. We don't really know that for certain. Sailor is got to be one of the biggest whales out there. Doing great for us, Andy. Thanks, Bird, says Rockton. Terrajani probably shorting. Anyway, yeah, never mind. Sorry, my bad. I got Father Time here doing the job of getting that comment out of the way. Hey, come on. If I have someone asking me about this, you know, it's I do spend, you know, several hours a day analyzing and sharing it with the Legends community. And if something plays out, I'm happy to talk about it in the live stream, guys. Especially if someone asks in the live stream. Come on. You got to be joking. Father Time, thanks, my man, for that. How to join Legends. You see, you got people in the community asking how to join the Legends community. The link is down below in the description, okay? It's on Discord, Legends Trading Community. I post every day possible setups, okay? Some of them don't happen. Some of them do happen. And if any of them do not happen, I explain how I am managing my risk extremely well, okay? So let's see this movement down here right now on Bitcoin, because if we fail to move lower, if we do fail to move here to these lows, we are going to talk about here the possibility of, you know, maybe getting into, you know, a possible long scenario, okay? So let's analyze this situation right away altogether as we move down to this zone, okay? Let's see what happens. Right. You rock, Andy. Ignore the hater. Thank you very much for those kind words. Let's see what happens. But let's go right away and analyze the situation here altogether. Right away. It seems like we're going to get a deep corrective move at the moment. Watching this stream confirms we are definitely in a bear market. Watching this confirms that we are in a bear market. Yeah, we are in a bearish trend, and no doubt that, yeah, we could be seeing lower levels, no doubt. I think we should be seeing lower levels in the coming weeks, but I also think that the bullish momentum, I think October is going to be bullish, especially if we do have the ETF approval. I think, you know, this could be denied, obviously. Again, we can see the next possible approval in January. This doesn't mean, you know, already September was, you know, denied. We can see possibly October being denied as well, which would be bearish. It would be like, okay, you know, but that would be even better. That would be just good for the price of to get cheaper Bitcoin, right? I'm wrecked. We are all wrecked, says bro. Why? Bearish shark harmonic on the 15-minute time frame, says T.Y. Miller. Hours of content. Andy explains really well. Thank you, Felipe, for backing me up there. Let's shark pattern. So we've got someone saying bearish shark pattern on the 15-minute time frame. Let's take a look at that. Harmonics. I'm not giving too much attention to harmonics. There was a harmonic that we talked about. Well, let's see about this bearish shark. 15-minute bearish shark pattern. I mean, we would have to go to higher levels. And the shark pattern does create another low, okay? So shark pattern does create a low, so it should be something like this. We did not technically create a low right there. So anyway, we're going to pay attention, guys, with DXY trying to pop here through this resistance. S&P got the short-term bounce from this level. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because I'm going to explain here. I would be happy to get into a live trade. I would like to see this low to be hit, guys. Okay. I would like to see this low created to hit right there, bang, and then get the recovery. That would be an ideal get into the long, right? Test the lows that we just created a few minutes ago. Let's take a look at CVD. What's going on with CVD? Obviously, CVD. See, we are forming some bearish CVD divergence here. Yeah, for the moment, we're pretty good. For the moment, we're not that bad. We almost creating bearish CVD, which is from this high right there, lower high right there. From this high, we're still pretty much not creating them. It would be nice to test this low and get the bounce, guys. This is what I'm looking for. If we bounce from here, then let it be it. I need to see the technical move so I can manage my risk very well. This would be the kind of scenario right now here. Let's see if it does happen. Would be beautiful, says D Johnny. Volume isn't great. Not sure if we want to take the long from the neckline. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, volume is very low. We're almost forming bearish CVD divergence. Almost. It's technically not created, right, from this point. We're almost there. Still pretty flat. So yeah, it's a difficult setup. However, we can manage risk very well, right? We can manage risk very well. You know, I love to have extremely tight stop losses. You know, basically tight stop loss. Like I said, I would want to see a low here and then a recovery. For me, this is not enough, because if I enter a long here, I am aware of this low being tested. So I would want the low tested and then the recovery. Then I'm looking for something like this. And, you know, the risk to reward can be absolutely massive. So, yeah, you know, if we bounce from here, then let it be it. It's not what I want to see to take the trade. Hey, Andy, how's the XCAD app working out? Any updates? Yeah, I'm still putting videos. I leave them running. And, yeah, basically it does. The gains have been going down a little bit. However, it's still very much working. A lot of people have been talking about XCAD. It works. You watch videos and you get rewarded by watching the videos. So, Mark Dutch, thanks for joining. All our crypto legends. How are you doing, Mark Dutch? Hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal. Cranky Bitcoin. The detailed explanation Andy gives on the legends on the daily basis are informative, educational, yet also accurate. It is well worth the subscription, says Cranky Bitcoin. Wow, thank you very much for the kind words. I do try and do the most careful analysis, guys. I'm very much aware that trading is a very complicated skill, and I'm trying to inform everybody with very, very good risk management to understand, you know, the risk that there is with trading, because then I do get a lot of DMs of people getting wrecked. There's someone in the comment section saying my shorts are getting wrecked. You probably shorted here or here, somewhere inside of this range, which is definitely was not an option. It was not an option as we were hitting the point of control of this entire range. We are at a bouncing level, guys. Any shorts taken here from this range is extremely risky. Even though we were looking for lower, it's not a level where we want to short. Yeah, so let's dive in right away. Risk management is very important, Aditya, for sure. It's the most important thing. I'm not the best TA guy, I gotta be honest. Not the best technical analyst out there. Weird, I am subbed and have notification on, but never got notification anymore about videos from you. That is very strange, Huffy. Make sure to click that notification bell if you're subscribed, guys. Smash up the like button, click the notification bell, and you should be absolutely, you know, it should be good. It should be good. Let's see, guys. The only way I could long this here on the live stream is if we were to dip beneath the level here. Right, let's see if we do get that dip in this range, and then the recovery. We could talk about a possible long trigger with great risk management. We kind of just testing the lows here. I would want to see this low being claimed. We just kind of tested it. I want to get beneath the level and then above. This is not enough for me to take it. So basically the long trigger would be looking something like this. Depending on what low is created, would be my stop loss. We just tapped it right there. Not enough for me to take the long. We need to get beneath the level and above it, and then I can possibly get into the long. Right, currently getting beneath the level. Right, let's see. I'm going to make money. What's the bullish target? Well, what we're talking about, there's something, obviously this wick is not looking great. We got, on the 1 hourly, it looks very, very dodgy, to be honest. It doesn't look great because we got basically a 1 hour massive wick from this high. That is definitely putting some pressure there to take this long, but obviously the target of this is a Adam and Eve double bottom scenario, and it would not only be claiming this high over here, it would be actually, getting above the level. So let's go on the lower time frames. On the US dollar tether, it's not been tested. But basically, this trade is based on a test of the neckline, right? It's based on the test of the neckline, which is this double bottom Adam and Eve right there. And you broke through. We're looking here for this possible level to hold as support. But there is, you could have got into the long position and you have extremely good risk management. In my opinion, on the 15-minute time frame, we rejected the 200 EMA, and we're heading back down to the 50 EMA. Right, I'm not a EMA guy, but on the 15-minute, the 200 EMA, let's get that on the chart. 200 EMA. We rejected from the 200 daily EMA. I've got the EMA here and it's the 200. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way because I don't use EMAs, to be honest. Can you take a look at Chainlink short to mid-term? Absolutely. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Chainlink is breaking through here, but mid time frame on Chainlink, this is for me a pretty obvious accumulation phase on Chainlink. This is maybe not done. This is maybe going to create another low in the next coming weeks and then get a recovery, right? This still probably has several weeks of accumulation. This, no doubt for me, is an accumulation zone in the midterm, and we are looking here for a pop to the upside at some point in the next coming months. So accumulating Chainlink at $6, $7, $5, I think is a good strategy for the long term. Whether it does go to $3, don't worry, the recovery is inevitable at some point. Okay, so no doubt that this is a nice accumulation zone. How about Solana? Solana. I'm trying to go here through every single comment right over here. How about Solana? We got some. What do we have here on Solana? We're probably going to have to go to the US dollar tether pair on Bybit, where we do have a bit more volume. Solana. No doubt that the lower time frame structure has changed as we have. It's still very much bearish. Okay, it's not bullish because we got low, lower high, low. You got lower, low right there. So as long as you're beneath this low over here, you're still creating a lower high, right? So I mean, even though if you come up here to test this high, you're still technically creating a lower high because this is the last lower high right there. These are not lower highs. You need to create another low to create another lower high. So this low is created here. So the from this low, this is the lower high. So overall macro, it is still bearish. It's in a small little uptrend here for the last few months. Yeah, not really interested in Solana based on trading, but you know, for the long run, I think Solana is definitely going to do well in the bull run, right? I think all of this zone is going to be an accumulation zone. Whether it does go back to $7, you know, I think it's just going to be a great buying level. You are looking for that possible double bottom range, dip beneath this low. If that were to be the case, that would be your greatest, you know, buying opportunity here for Solana for the next coming months. To be honest. So Gala to the moon. What is going on with Gala? Gala has been getting destroyed the last few weeks. Gala, is it going to the moon? Not yet, but it is at a this is the interesting thing about Gala. Somebody told me that the team is you know, they're suing each other. Gala team and the project is in a bit of a mess. It needs a restructure. I haven't done any research. This is from people that have been telling me that Gala team is, you know, kind of separating. They're having some legal issues. But to be honest, hey, this is beneath this low. You know, how much lower can this go? You know, this is just this is a full recipe for a recovery at some point on Gala. So wouldn't be surprised that Gala starts recovering at some point from this massive, you know, downtrend that it's had for the last few months. Right. Andy, have you reached your first million? This is a very personal question, but I'm going to say no, but I'm very close to it. Very close to it. You're one of the best traders on YouTube. Keep up the good work. Love the stream. Thanks for all the info. Yeah. So yeah, the answer is no, guys. If you think I am a multi-millionaire crypto guy, then that is not true. But close to the million, if you want that answer. MX Nick, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. H-bar. Please, let's take a look at H-bar. Who wants me to take a look at H-bar? We're taking a look at cryptos here for the community. Obviously, this is why we do the live streams. Live streams here are for the community. H-bar, what have we got here on H-bar? If you want to trade H-bar, guys, you know the deal. Where I trade is on Bybit. If you want to get the best bonus available, if you want to support the channel, if you want to see me on YouTube still giving the educational content, you want the best deal available. H-bar can be traded on Bybit. $30,000 worth of bonus can be claimed on Bybit, guys. Take advantage of this bonus because this bonus pays for fees, for losses, and you can keep all of the profits that you make from this bonus. This bonus, you need a significant amount of deposit. However, the bonus is there, okay? I have used this bonus. It's been absolutely phenomenal. So check it out, guys. Bybit, you got the link down below. Best crypto exchange. If you are in the US, if you are in UK or restricted area, Bitflex is your option, guys. $10 worth of bonus if you deposit $100 on Bitflex. For the small fish, you get $10, right? If you deposit 100. Great deal down below here with Bitflex. Great crypto trading platform. So SFP and in the long, Andy, Chris, SFP and in the long. So it did create that internal SFP here. So it was definitely a long option. So it tested the lows. you had the possibility in entering here at the lowest level possible. And like I said, the way you can trade this, I'm not sure how much capital you have out there, guys, but just for the sake of it, say that this stop loss is $10, right? Or $100, right? Or maybe $1,000. I don't know how much capital you're willing to risk on these possible setups. But the risk to reward here on this possible setup, and you can be defensive already on this. So this trade right now should only pay a few fees, right? If you get stopped out, if you put it a few dollars above your stop loss, then obviously you are you're basically covering your fees, right? So yeah, that's the internal range. This is still very much a valid scenario. I'll tell you what, it can happen again. This is why it is what it is. We can test the low again and then get a recovery. Then it might be the good one, okay? Don't worry to get into another trade and another trade. People are worried about paying fees, you know. Having poor risk management is going to be much worse than paying fees, guys. Paying a few fees and having stop loss at break even is absolutely peanuts against the possible losses that you can have when you don't have good risk management. Okay, it's pretty obvious, right? People don't like getting stopped out at break even. People don't like small losses because, oh, I got stopped out again. They're small amounts. There are small amounts compared to the possible wins. Right, Andy, check APT, please. Hey, Andy, have you ever thought about being a copy trader on Bybit? I think you are a great trader. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing about copy trading is there's a fee issue with copy trading on most of the exchanges, and they get something like 30% or 40% fees. And I think that is ridiculous. I think that is just not, you know, it's copy trading. The brokers win on copy trading, no doubt, you know, and I've tested it and I've seen winning trades and people being paid those winning trades. And instead of being 100% of what the trade has been of gaining, right? So say this is a 4-to-1 risk to reward trade setup. And then you think, oh, you know, if you risk $10 here, I should be gaining $40 and then getting paid $20, right, from the people that have risked $10. And it's like, no, you know, the fees are insane in copy trading. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. The risk to reward changes a lot with copy trading. I think you must have realized this using some other copy trading platforms. Anchor and hey, Felipe, thanks for the $10, man. No need to tip, okay? No need to tip. Please don't do that. Felipe is in the Legends community. You can ask me about this crypto guy, Felipe, in the Legends community. I'll be happy enough to check it out. No need to tip, okay? Thanks for the $10, man. Don't tip, okay? Just thank you very much, though. But no need to tip, okay? Especially if you're in the Legends community. Anchor and Vet, maybe I'll go if we have time. I'm going to take a look at those 3 altcoins just for you, my man. Just for that, you know, just for that super chat. But no need, okay? Anchor US dollar tether. Right, let's take a look at this right away. We're going to take a look at it on Bybit. Anchor, right. This one on the daily. On the daily. Oh, this does look pretty good. It has a chance for a bounce, no doubt. You know, there's 2 interesting low levels here. When I do take a look at the chart, I realize the bearish momentum and I realize the lows. I want to take a look at the lows inside of this range and see what's going on. This has actually created a... Oh, it just tested the... No, it did not. It technically didn't test the low here, unfortunately. It would have been nice to see that low tested to get into the long trigger. It was not an easy long, obviously. But analyzing Anchor right over here, it would have been nice to see that low taken. That would have been a long trigger. I like this range. So I am interested always in the highs and the lows of a range. So in the case of Anchor, we got this low, these lows, we're getting close to it, and we've got these series of highs looking at the daily chart. So I'm interested in this range. Interested. to see what happens as we do test the highs or the lows. You can arguably discuss that this does look like a formation, not of a head and shoulder, but more like a double bottom scenario as well. You don't want to fight the trend here internally. You are in an uptrend. So it does have a chance, no doubt. Anchor does have a chance to come and claim this high over here. If you want to, you know, the only way that you can scalp attempt this scenario is, right, you're creating higher highs and higher lows. So you don't want to, inside of a range of lows and highs, you don't want to fight the trend, right? So you're thinking, okay, for the last few days, you have been in a nice uptrend. You would want to look here to test these highs, right? Possible double bottom Adam and Eve, and you might break through. You might be lucky enough that you're going to get a breakthrough. So any longs attempts here on Anchor should, you know, you want to follow the higher low structure, because you are creating low, high, low, high, high, low, right? Low, you would expect another high, right? So the only way you could manage risk on this trading setup, on this trade, I mean, it would be nice to get in at the lowest level possible, stop loss here at the low. And the way you want to manage risk with this is, I know that this is in an uptrend, and I know that possibly, I mean, if you enter here, yeah, it's a little bit too much right now. It's a little late, but the best scenario would have been round about this area. Right, obviously getting at the lowest is sometimes very, very complicated to do so, but you would be looking for this high to be tested. It's the kind of trade that you would want to have some open if you were to test, you know, this high, because I mean, these highs can be tested and failed, but they could also break through very nicely, right? So it's an Adam and Eve double bottom. Will it succeed to come and test the high and break it? I mean, overall, we've been in an uptrend for the last couple of weeks, right? So you would assume that these series of highs are going to be tested, right? Just based on the local trend, and just based on, hey, this has created this low and this low. It basically SFP'd from the low here created on the 18th of August. We're not going to talk about old news, but obviously that was a good long position right there as you test the low and you recover, right? It was a nice swing long position on Anchor. However, that has already happened, but we want to recognize the chart here on this possibly being an Adam and Eve as well. Why? Because we got a sharp drop. We have a neckline here. We have a round formation coming to the lows and recovering, right? You can see it right there on the chart. It's a possible Adam and Eve double bottom. Sharp drop, round formation to test the lows, creating that SFP. You got a high chance then coming to the neckline. Will it break or not? Well, this is something that we'll have to see in the next coming days. But overall, I think Anchor has a chance here in getting a leg up here, no doubt. So, yeah. Let's go right away. WorldCoin. Oh, what's going on with this coin? WorldCoin. What's going on with WorldCoin? There was a big hype on WorldCoin when it launched a few months ago. And I'm going to have to wrap it up, guys, because I need to go walkies with my dogs. And it's my moment of disconnection. You can hear my dogs barking here like crazy. But yeah, WorldCoin is getting a bit of a recovery right now. I'm not sure if you can trade this on Bybit. Can you trade this on Bybit, WorldCoin? What did I miss? A troll. You missed a troll, Mark Dutch. Andy, check APT, please. Crappiest coin in the market. Love the trolls. You missed the troll, Mark Dutch. Yeah, WorldCoin. Andy, check sushi last. Check sushi last. Shall we take a look at sushi? S&P 500, guys. We know the deal. Neckline, SFP from this low. This could be an insane bounce. Stay cautious. with shorting, okay? Because if SFP gets a bounce from this head and shoulder, we got Gareth Soloway, I think, talking about this. I did see him on Twitter somewhere, you know, talking about this head and shoulder. We got a few people talking about head and shoulder. We talked about this a few days ago of a right shoulder formation and coming to the lows. Now that we're here, I'm saying that we've already SFP'd from the lows. So if you are a stock market trader, you basically could have longed as you were testing this low over here, as you were recovering from it. It was definitely an option. However, this could be a short-term bounce and then it's going to roll down, right? But the bounce was there. This doesn't mean that we're going to get a massive recovery, but it's just the bounce has happened. So you can manage risk very well. Anyway, let's take a look here. WorldCoin is scary. I would never support this. Yes. Good man, Andy. Thanks. Oriel, you're very welcome. You can trade WorldCoin on Bybit, guys. You know the deal. You get the best bonus available. Great way to get an insane bonus. Great way to support the channel. Great way to trade on the best crypto trading platform for me, Bybit. Number one, $30,000 worth of bonus. You also got Bitflex for anybody that does not want to KYC, just with an email and a password. You got Bitflex, guys. Great trading platform as well. Great way to support the channel here. What crypto coin were we going to take a look at here? Somebody said Sushi. Shall we take a look at Sushi here for the last analysis? Sushi. I like it. I like it. The coins that look pretty much dead are the ones that look, you know, suddenly get a pop out of nowhere. And then everybody's like, check out Sushi. It's pumping like crazy. You know, this is definitely the moment of, I think Sushi did have some liquidity issues. There was some fishy news a few weeks ago on Sushi. Yeah. Oh, it's not would be obviously nice to test the low here. I mean, this is very much impulsive down, you know, kind of bearish flag, impulsive down, kind of a flag formation. Not a great zone here. Let's take a look at this zone internally of the last few weeks, shall we? Point of control from this range is holding as support nicely. Fibonacci from this pivot low, pivot high, 618. I mean, come on, you got a bit of confluence there with based off Fibonacci and point of control of this range. This is why it's getting a reaction. So, you know, will it have enough steam to actually pump and claim these highs? It is definitely a speculation. There is a way to manage risk on doing this, and obviously it's risking a small percent of your capital. Point of control is holding. Point of control is holding. The 618 is holding from this pivot low to pivot high. You know, I wouldn't go too crazy on these altcoins. I never risk much on altcoins. I have better risk management on altcoins than on Bitcoin, just based off the volatility, and they're very unpredictable a lot of the times. However, if you're right, you can actually make some really nice gains, right? Because this could be at the verge of a pop. Yeah, not much to be said. Obviously, you are trending down. You need to be aware that the local trend, you know, the overall macro trend is bearish, and the lows here from June haven't been tested. So you need to definitely be cautious on that. What I would prefer is a possible move up here, and if you fail to break above these highs, you would still be forming like the bearish flag situation right there. And you obviously would want to short as you reject from these highs. You know, something similar to here. It didn't technically happen here. It did happen from here. So you move up, reject, then you move down. You would want this high to be claimed. It would have been nice to then get into this move down, right? So that would be the ideal scenario. Test this high and reject from it. And then you would look for the movement down to test this low. As a swing trade, this might take several weeks, because this is the 4 hourly chart, but you get the point, right? The long is not the best long, but it's, you know, it's getting supported from point of control. It's 61865. It has a chance. Let's leave it as it has a chance. I would manage risk very well here on this. Right. BTC failed auction. So yeah. Oh, finally it's getting the drop. So obviously this is a failed auction at the end. If anybody attempted this long position, you should have protected position, obviously, because if you do get into this long scenario, guys, let me just understand. Yeah, this is probably gonna create a falling knife now. If you did get into you know, this possible long scenario and you're in profit, so say that this is the scenario, you longed here and you're making a 1.5 to 1 risk to reward, you cannot turn this into a losing trade. This cannot end up into a losing trade, guys. You know, mainly to pay a few fees, basically, but stop loss at break even would be the scenario. If you have a trade that is 1.5 or 2 to 1 risk to reward already, and you turn it into a losing trade, that is poor risk management. Okay, this should never turn into a losing trade. You are defensive. You're very much aware of the failed auction. You're very much aware of the low volume. So it's some risks that you're taking, but you can be very defensive. And that's what I like to explain most of the time. Thanks, Andy, for sushi, says Hazi. You're very welcome. Check Bitcoin, god damn it. Yeah, Bitcoin apparently did not have a great breakout here. Had low volume. The attempt was there, but overall it's a failed auction. Failed auction means that there is a high chance right now to come down to the lows. Something interesting is, did we finally create bearish CVD divergence with the lower highs on price action? It technically did not. It was just about on the same line. So, yeah. What's up, Andy from Brazil? Thanks for your info. Check uni, please. I have to wrap it up. Guys, I'm going to leave. Looks like we are putting in that 4-hour low. Algorand seems to be dumping to great chance to buy more. Algorand is a great project, no doubt. Algorand, I think, is a great project and will thrive in the next coming months at some point, okay? So, yeah, no doubt that this is... It created a small little swing failure pattern on this low. No doubt that Algorand, this is... You know, if you're not buying at these levels, you know, I don't know where you're going to buy, right? I think Algorand is going to be one of those cryptos that does have a chance to go to all-time high in the next bull run in the next couple of years. You know, it's just very, very likely. So... You know, Algorand is a great project. So, yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for joining. If you want those daily updates on Bitcoin for some possible day trade setups with very good risk management, like I share as always, check out the Legends community. We have the link down below in the description. You got the affiliate links if you want to support the channel with great platforms, with great bonuses. I'll be back with another live stream, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Great education, great way to learn trading the correct way. Manage risk, guys, is the most important thing in trading. Thank you, everyone. Smash up the like button on your way out if you've enjoyed the stream. I'll be back very soon with another live stream. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.